Hello, Aries. Thank you, and welcome to Tarot Readings by Roxby. I'm going to do your angel advice oracle card messages for the week of October 2nd through October 8th, 2016. My new subscribers, welcome. Thank you so much for taking the time to subscribe to the channel. I say it many times. You'll hear me say it a lot, how much I absolutely love doing this for you guys. I love that I have the ability and that spirit is with me to be able to bring this to you guys. And I am just humbled and I am just grateful. I am videoing this on actually the 1st. But this will run the 2nd through the 8th, and then your monthlies will be coming out right after. I'm kind of feeling a little under the weather, so just a little heads up. You know, the monthlies are probably going to be late. I mean, I'm still, you guys are number 8 as far as the weeklies. I haven't even uploaded these 4 videos yet. And yeah, just a heads up that they might be late. But as long as it's within the week, it'll be okay. But again, truly, you know, I love doing the morning oracle cards, the monthly general readings, the weekly angel advice cards, all of it. The comments, the likes, the shares, really. Thank you guys so much. Keep the comments coming. But please don't shoot the messenger. Please. I know my very first monthly, this card came out in Scorpio's reading. I'll never forget it. And it came out in the outcome. And, you know, I'm going to say the same thing that I told all the comments. You know, it's what spirit, it is what the universe, it is what your angels want you to know. I have absolutely no control over what card comes out. You know, the only, I'm just here to relay the messages. I don't look during the weeklies. The morning oracle cards I do because I typically want to go in with knowing what's going on because, you know, sometimes I'm up at, you know, I do have a cleaning service. I'm up, you know, sometimes 4 a.m. and do your morning oracle cards. So, you know, this is different. I have time. Not really, but I make the time. But please, I'm just giving you what Spirit wants you to know, okay? And I'm going to tell you what decks we're using. And this card is Doreen Virtue, Radley Valentine's Angel Tarot deck. And the meanings, the way she sees the cards are really different, okay? I'm not going to lie. Some of you may already know that it is, you know, in the tarot deck, better known as the Tower. But, you know, before you go thumbsing me down, thumbsing me, let me take a drink. I'm so sorry. I apologize if I sound stuffy. I really do feel like my nose is running, and I'm sorry if I sound terrible. But even though it's the Tower, in this deck, it's a card, you know, that it's really a wake-up call for you. You know, to definitely make some life changes. You know, it may be you know, even a new revelation or something that you've known but have been procrastinating about. And now you realize that the situation can't be ignored any longer, you know, that action is required. You know, in this deck, you most likely see it coming. You know, allow new insights to motivate you to embrace the path of what's coming, you know, but of your heart's true desires. and your intuition. For some of you, again, it just liberation, suddenly seeing the truth, taking charge. Pray. For some of you, it could be as simple as just your shattered ego at the beginning of the week. It could be as small as that. In any deck. I feel that for that card. I see that for that card. It could really be in your head. No offense. We'll see what the rest of the cards say. Okay, the next card is also by Doreen Virtue, Radley Valentine. Their guardian angel tarot. And this card is, it is a fire element, so it is you guys, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But it's a card of good news, communication. Typically, the Page of Wands, messenger of action. It does say at the bottom of the card, this is a time when you can do whatever you set your mind to, if your heart is open. You're being asked to do many things at once. You won't mind as long as you know that you're making a difference. This card indicates someone who's loving, intelligent, passionate, fun, which could definitely describe you. And this person can handle difficult situations with grace. It's a Page of Wands. Creative, enthusiastic, loves to study new things, artistic, athletic. It could be that this tower has to do with this person. Messengers, pages, in any deck, any tarot deck, it doesn't matter. They're always young, no more than 30. Again, I don't think I mentioned this. If this reading does not resonate with you, please check your moon, your rising, even your Venus sign. I always suggest to watch all of them because, you take what you can from each one, leave the rest. And when you take what you can from each one, it does create a huge, powerful, big, accurate picture for you. It could be something new and exciting that's caught your attention. Any situations that, require negotiations. There's not really any fear with that Page of Wands. It's happiness. I do feel probably it is more relationship related, where you're gonna, my husband is putting flooring in our sunroom, so if you guys can hear that, I'm sure you could. I apologize. But whatever it is, this news, even that comes in, could just rock your world with the Tower card. We'll see how it fits in. Okay, your next card is also by Doreen Virtue. There's a lot of her cards, especially for the weekly angel and the morning angel cards. And the living words from Jesus say, I am with you always, even unto the end of the world. Matthew 28:20. So during the week, if you want to pick up the Bible and read that verse, that's beautiful. And this is an absolutely beautiful card. I kind of feel like it's kind of the Hermit card, where you're thinking, contemplating, maybe about taking action for some of you on this message that's going to come in for you. You know that it's going to be, that it's going to end in the Tower. But pray. Next card is Flower Therapy, Doreen Virtue, and Robert Reeves. Oracle cards for life changes. Smile. And, you know, this card is really just simply smile, and the world smiles back at you. And whenever that happens, it's totally the truth. For real. You know, share your beautiful grin with others. Make an effort to smile. You know, as you go through your daily routine this week. You know, even if you could bring laughter into, you know, to someone else. Even through troubling times, you know, what else could you do? You know, I always see the Tower card as truly an awakening, definitely. And, you know, it even could just be a temporary standstill in your present relationship that just requires communication, you know, with the healer of action. I'm sorry, I'm just going to grab a quick drink. I'm so sorry. And sometimes when you're going through tough times, like the Tower especially, it is hard to put a smile on your face, because why smile? You're not happy, but, and I know it's easier said than done, Aries, trust me. No offense, listen, I say it all the time, my best friend is a fire sign. I love her to death, and I think I've said this to you guys before. However, you guys are fire signs, and I'm going to just leave it at that. But keep in mind, I am a Virgo, and my best friend, hi Marty, if you're listening, which you probably are, she listens to all my videos. It is a fire sign, and heart of gold, do anything in the world for you, but you guys could definitely, you don't hide your temper well, I guess, but hey, you know what I mean? These are great people. There's no judging here. I do this because I love it, and I love all the signs, and some signs are really fun to read for, and you guys are one of them. Because it shows me that emotions, yeah. You guys do have that emotional, soft side. I didn't really look at this card before I said that, honestly. Something I'm thinking about my friend Marty, that I think she's the only person I know that is a fire sign. That's a friend of mine, but with this card, you know, you're evolving and progressing. So it's natural for you to have, you know, a different perspective now. You know, for you to, you know, a different perspective now than you did before. You know, your feelings are definitely speaking to you, and it's important for you to listen. You know, ignored emotions only grow stronger and louder. So especially if it's someone new coming into your life, it is definitely hard to ignore your emotions. Two fire signs together. Could be passionate at first. The sex could be fantastic. I don't know why I just said that. Oh, Spirit's supposed to be an angel card reading. Spiritual. Soft. But, you know, fire signs are passionate. There's passion in fire signs. But there's definitely, I'm starting to feel like an ending and a starting of something new for you. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a fire sign. They, you know, that could be in their moon, rising, Venus sign, private reading. Yes, it matters. You know, it's a general reading, and I'm reading for almost 2,000 of you total between Facebook page and my YouTube channel. You know, I didn't even finish this card. You know, you could just be, you know, if you're married in a relationship, you could be dealing with an emotional loved one that really demands a lot of your time emotionally. But you're just going through a rocky time, and you know, there will be good communication between you this week. No matter how abrupt, I'm really not seeing endings here. Not for my, well, I'm not seeing it yet anyway. Okay, but from the fairies, messages from the fairies, also by Doreen Virtue, and this is, you know, literally, you know, get outside, connect with nature. You know, for some of you, your body, your soul, you're just craving fresh air, trees, flowers, butterflies, listening to the birds sing, sunshine, animals. You know, I don't know, a lot of people, you guys live all over the world, and in the north where I live, that time of the year is almost over. Those of you that heard me say this before, sorry if I'm going to repeat myself, but I like to get a little personal with you guys, and I am definitely a summer girl. I love the sunshine. I hate this weather. You know, the change, it's like 50 here today. It rained on and off all day yesterday and the day before. I'm freezing today. I mean, not only do I have like long sleeves on, I rolled it up so nobody could see, but I mean, I have a robe on. My husband is going to start the cold stove today. And I feel like I have a cold. Oh, it's amazing how a cold could bring you down. Aries, a new dawn though. The worst is now behind you from the dolphins and the mermaids. You know, with connect with nature, even if you have to go out on your lunch break, take a walk around the parking lot. Just get out. It'll help you, you know, clear your thoughts emotionally, help you find clarity on the Tower card, on whatever the Tower card, however it resonates for you guys. You know, it's going to resonate with everyone differently. You know, it could be career, it could be a relationship, it could be the ending of a relationship. I mean, it's possible. It's possible. But it's freedom too. You're being released. And the worst is now behind you. I love this card. I don't see it often. The storms, over rough seas, now the way is clear and smooth. From here on in, you could expect the best. Definitely wash away any negativity from your consciousness, past memories. Keep only positive lessons and love. Don't hang on to anything that weighs you down, such as resentment, bitterness. Let it go. Even if you've gone through patterns of negativity in the past, it's just time to affirm that you now release it. It falls right under Jesus, that I am with you always, even until the end of the world. Ask Jesus to help you release whatever this is in your life this week. In love and relationships, Aries, we have spiritual connection. This relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. Okay, for a lot of you, again, if this reading does not resonate with you, your moon and your rising sign, guys, I pray over the cards for what Pisces need, or for what Aries. I don't know why I said Pisces. Probably because I just did them before you. But, sorry about that. Aries. If this reading does not resonate with you, please just, because I am starting to feel like in a relationship, there is a new ending and somebody new is coming in. That's really going to put a smile on your face. And you're going to leave behind. The worst is now behind you, and new experiences are on the horizon. This is a beautiful, beautiful card in this. I love this mermaid deck. Mermaids and dolphins. I mean, and they're powerful cards. That's why I use them a lot, especially in the weeklies and in the morning oracle cards. And there's a connection here with this page of action, and a relationship is definitely going to end. Or this message is going to come in, and it's going to, it could have to do with career. It could go both ways. I'm not really feeling it that way. But again, however it resonates for you with the Tower card, okay? What else do I want to say? Spiritual connection. At the bottom of the card, it says that this relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. So this new relationship that's coming in, probably at the beginning of the week, if it hasn't already, that puts a smile on your face. Everything happens for a reason. Know that some of the people that come into your life are just there, aside from the fact because it's just meant to be, but to help, maybe teach you a lesson, make a real impact on your life. Whatever this is, a love. Whatever this is, a love. Soulmate relationship, or a relationship for growth. It is important you to, in this lifetime, for growth, it is important to you in this lifetime, this relationship, when I drop a card, it really means it's true. You know, I mean, when I really look at this card, these two are really, and I'm sorry, these cards are huge, but I'm gonna get in as close as I can on this couple, okay, on these two. They're looking right into each other's eyes. They're connecting. They are spiritually connected. I feel like they're emotionally connected. This is a new love. This is a soulmate relationship. I feel, I mean, he's holding her hand here. He could be proposing marriage or a promise of love. The card is beautiful. That card speaks a lot to me for you guys. And now we have rejection. You know, let me explain this card to you in just a little bit. Okay, so with the story with this card, they're in a courtroom. He got picked for jury duty. And obviously, you know, when you look at the judge, you know, he's really letting him have it. Pretty much telling him that we don't need you. Yeah, you were called, you were selected. You know, you're doing your duty. You're doing what's right. And you're doing your civic duty. But, however, with that being said, okay, it's a card of, you know, you're thinking to yourself that they won't use you. And it's, you weren't supposed to be there in the first place, really. I mean, you were, but you weren't really rejected because you weren't picked, is what I mean. You weren't picked to be there as part of being on the jury. You were called, you were just simply called. So you weren't really rejected. So keep that in mind, okay? You only feel that way. It is, you know, the message of this card is also a message of protection, exclusion, development. It is about the responsibility, personal responsibility, and release of blame. You know, it's time to clear the debris and move on. You can move forward. Even while you continue to hide. You know, for some of you, it could just simply be, you know, healing from the past, from family issues, and just, you know, are you ready to face your past and let go? I think so, because the worst is now behind you. You know, are you working with or against your environment? What is the purpose of the present solitude? You know, you don't need others' approval. You don't need to feel unsupported. You know, this tower could have put you in this state of rejection. Maybe you were the one that was rejected for someone else. But it was meant to happen. It was meant to be, because there's definitely new and better on the horizon for you. The energy is strong. And it's absolutely going to put a smile on your face. Whatever it is, it's emotional, definitely. I mean, it would almost have to be with the tower. But Jesus is with you. Really. That's a beautiful card. Pray this week. But really, for some of you, there could be really some good news. Maybe you've already gone through the tower, like you found out you're going to, God forbid, lose your house. And this message comes in that just saves the day. It's emotional, but it does put a smile on your face. And now the worst is behind you. Whatever it is that this card is representing for you, I don't feel like it's drastic at all. I really don't. I feel like it's angelic and it's meant to be. Okay, Aries, those are your messages from the angels. I want to thank you guys so much for taking time to view the video. I hope you guys have a fabulous week. Even with the tower there, I really, honestly, I do not feel like it's catastrophic. That it's just simply a look at things from a different perspective. And whatever it is. And by the beginning of next week, even if it isn't a relationship, but you know, at the end of the week, there should be a smile on your face. Okay, Aries, again, thank you so much, and I will see you guys back here soon with the monthly general readings. Bye-bye.